Hello, trading is closed on August 13th, 2018. Yesterday we said we looked for a gap opening and a prompt move outside of Friday's range. We had a fib target of 28.4350. We got the gap. That's pretty prompt. Straight line move up, and the high was within 10 cents of our number. So that worked. It's not quite as easy as it might seem, because overnight we had a big drop, found support right under this target, which doesn't satisfy it because it didn't happen during regular trading hours, even though it was relevant as a support level. And after that big drop, recovered all of it and actually opened positive. Usually when that happens, it means that the amateurs have been trapped and you get an all-day move. That's what usually happens. The fact that it didn't is a pretty negative sign, but it's not a sign specifically for tomorrow. Early on, it said ultimately higher prices would print. Says they're false. Here are the targets. If this one doesn't print by tomorrow, I'd forget it. 95% chance we'll see 21.23. Other targets 28, 21.01. Well, those are less than a handle away from where we close. You can't really risk money with such a small potential as that. And as always, if we get up smartly, these are probably off the table and futures are already up. So I don't know if they'll really print, but that's what the system says. I think it's going to be pretty hard to recover from this drop because we have validated the breakdown. But again, that doesn't mean we'll go up tomorrow. I'd still like to see a little recovery here. I'd like to see us get bar 13, even though we don't have to. I'd like to see us trade 317 points over this line, even though this, I think, is the high. And being within 1% might be close enough. I think here's the longer term count. I think we're going to have to get rid of these question marks. This could be A, but I really think that's 1 and that's 2. And we're in wave 3 down, which again doesn't necessarily mean we have to drop tomorrow. Well, here's our hit right on the target. If this were the end of 2, I want this to be counted easily as a 5. I think it's more easy to count it as a 3, and that would mean we're going to have wave. This is A, and that's B, and that's C, but it certainly isn't a lock. And if we start dropping like it's in wave 3, I'd have to believe it. Somewhat of a guess. Tomorrow's pattern's the one with the early high and the late high. Tends to rally throughout the day, close near the high, and if it doesn't, tends to drop in a straight line and down. So as far as the longer term picture's concerned, I have greater confidence that we're in wave 3 down, but as far as tomorrow's concerned, I'm not confident the drop is going to continue. We have a negative pattern of gapping up and closing under this low. That's pretty negative, but it's positive that you dropped all day and couldn't take out this low. Again, early action, especially a gap in one direction or the other, can change things, but it's kind of mixed signals, and if it's really wave 3 in spades, I wouldn't expect to have mixed signals, but again, that's somewhat of a guess. We'll make this the target. You know, it says 23, and that's a misprint. Should be a 1. These are our targets, but they're not really tradable targets, and we have a pattern that goes up most of the time. I think this is one of those times when I would wait for the early action before risking any money. That's today's call.